Hold on to your money, folks. Jeff Bezos warns of recession and advises people not to buy a TV, a refrigerator this holiday season, while Jeff Bezos also announces 40 grants totaling $123 million to combat homelessness. Jeff Bezos also advised consumers to keep their cash safe and avoid unnecessary spending during the holiday season. Sound advice. So Jeff Bezos is continuing to make good on his pledge to give away the majority of his wealth to the tune of $123 million today. The Amazon founder announced on Instagram Tuesday that he has recently awarded 40 grants as part of his Bezos Day One Families Fund initiative, which he launched in 2018. The donations are part of a $2 billion total commitment to combat homelessness. The latest charitable donations come 1 week after Bezos sat down in an exclusive interview with CNN and said he plans to donate the majority of his $124 billion net worth during his lifetime. Now, he said he will devote the bulk of his fortune to fighting climate change and supporting people who can unify humanity in the face of a deep social and political division. That marked the first time the billionaire announced plans to give away most of his money. So critics have previously chided Bezos as not signing the Giving Pledge, a promise signed by hundreds of the world's richest people to donate the majority of their wealth to charitable causes. But Bezos went beyond the Giving Pledge in CNN's interview and said that giving away his wealth comes down to figuring out how to do it in a levered way. It's not easy. Building Amazon was not easy either. It took a lot of hard work, a bunch of very smart teammates, hardworking teammates, and I'm finding, and I think Lauren is finding the same thing, that charity, philanthropy is very similar. And this is according to Bezos. There are a bunch of ways that I think you could do ineffective things as well. And he also said, so you have to think about it carefully and you have to have brilliant people on the team. So last week, Bezos and his partner, Lauren Sanchez, also made headlines for honoring Dolly Parton with their Courage and Civility Award, which comes with a $100 million grant to Dolly Parton to use towards her philanthropic efforts. Similar grants have gone to chef Jose Andres, who has spent some of the money making meals for Ukrainians, and the climate advocate and CNN contributor Van Jones. Following CNN's interview with Bezos, his ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, announced that she was donating another $2 billion to various organizations. Scott has given away nearly $4 billion to 465 organizations in the span of less than 1 year. Now, the organizations Bezos is funding in this round of grants includes the Salvation Army, Denver metro area, Mother Nation, honoring the beauty and strength of Native families in Seattle, and Homeless Alliance in Oklahoma City. According to a press release for the organization, the Bezos Family Fund has provided over $520 million in grants to 167 organizations across the United States. With these funds, the organizations will continue their compassionate, needle-moving work to help families move from unsheltered homelessness and shelters to permanent housing with the services they require to achieve stability, according to the statement. So Amazon founder and billionaire Jeff Bezos recently warned consumers and businesses that they should consider postponing large purchases during the holiday season as an economic recession might be in the near future. Now, speaking to CNN, the business tycoon advised consumers to keep their cash safe and avoid unnecessary spending in the coming months. He recommended that American families avoid the purchase of big ticket items such as new cars and TVs, as the United States is starting a recession if we're not actually already in one. Now, he says that take some risk off the table. Mr. Bezos advised people keep some dry powder on hand. Just a little bit of risk reduction could make the difference for that small business if we do get into even more serious economic problems. Now, you've got to play the probabilities just a little bit. Now, he further said, if you're an individual considering to purchase a big screen TV, you might want to wait. Hold on to your money and see what transpires. The same is true with a new automobile, a new refrigerator, or whatever else it may be. Just remove some risk from the equation. Now, Mr. Bezos also went on to state that the economy does not look good right now. things are slowing down. You're seeing layoffs in many sectors, including at Amazon, of the economy. And this is what he told news outlets. Now, separately in the same interview, the Amazon founder said that he will donate the majority of his $124 billion net worth to charities in order to combat climate change and to support people who can unify humanity amid growing social and political division. Mr. Bezos did not specify how much of his wealth he is planning to give away. However, when asked if he will be donating a major portion of his wealth to charity during his lifetime, he replied, "Yeah, I do." So Jeff Bezos is currently an executive president of Amazon, having stepped down from his previous role of CEO, chief executive officer, last year. And so basically he has relinquished a large amount of control over the company, much like he has accomplished with his now ex-wife, who Jeff Bezos says it's really hard to donate effectively while ex-wife gives away $2 billion. First world problems, right? So when Jeff Bezos told CNN last week that he plans to give away the majority of his $119.5 billion fortune, he also mentioned that it's really hard to give away large amounts of money in effective ways. The same day his ex-wife, Mackenzie Scott, declared that she'd given away nearly $2 billion in donations over the last 7 months. So over the last 7 months, with the help of my team, I gave away $1,990,800,000 to 343 organizations supporting the voices and opportunities of people from underserved communities. This is what Scott said. Now, whose net worth is $28.2 billion. Now, Mackenzie wrote in a blog post further explaining her strategy. She said, give money to credible organizations, then step back and let them decide what to do with the funds. Now, she also mentioned, I needn't ask those I care about what to say to them or what to do for them. I can share what I have with them to stand behind them as they speak and act for themselves. Now, in contrast, Jeff Bezos, who is the fourth richest person in the world, according to Forbes, had told CNN that the hard part is figuring out how to do it, donate, in a levered way. Notably, the Amazon founder Bezos has not signed the Giving Pledge, which is a campaign by some of the richest people in the world and founded by Bill Gates and Warren Buffett to contribute a majority of their wealth to philanthropic causes. That's a tough word to say. Now, Mackenzie Scott, however, joined it in 2019, and Scott made the commitment the same year the couple divorced, and she received about $36 billion in Amazon shares. So although there may be mass layoffs happening at Amazon by the tens of thousands, Jeff Bezos and Mackenzie Scott and other rich, wealthy billionaires are looking to donate large portions of their wealth to help people in need. However, we mustn't ignore the other help that they are actually providing at this time, which is knowledge, education, and information, and most importantly, the truth. So when a rich, wealthy billionaire like Jeff Bezos tells me that I should probably hold on to my money because we're entering into a recession and it may be a good idea to put off very large and expensive purchases, I think I might pay attention to what he has to say.